off your Rangers career that way?
Oh, I mean, it felt really good. I'm just happy with the performance and happy with how the team played.
What do you feel like was working out there for you tonight?
I was able to command the zone pretty well with my sinker, just going back and forth each side of the plate. Try to get in on a bunch of hands, and I was fortunately able to like create enough deception on going both sides of the plate that I was able to get some fastballs in on the hand.
How nice is it to get some early run support as well?
Oh, I mean, the offense did a heck of a job. Nate Lowe with back-to-back bombs, 2 at bats, and then Guzman and Heim. I mean, they put on a show. It's so much fun to watch.
And then finally, the tandem thing, does it play into your psyche at all?
Not at all.
You're not going to throw 100 pitches.
Not at all. I mean, personally, I want to go longer in that game, but I can only do what I can control. I can only control what I can control. I can't control what their decisions are, and I respect their decisions 100%.
Thank you, Dane. Appreciate you. Congratulations.
No, thank you.
Evan?
It's almost like you heard what Woody was saying for the past 5 days about staying aggressive and throwing strikes. What was your approach on that? Because giving up a first inning home run here can intimidate a guy a little bit, and it seemed like you stayed really aggressive.
I mean, giving up those solo bombs happened. Bichette he took a really good swing on a fastball inside. I thought I got it in on his hands, and I mean, it was like he's seeing it well, and he took a really good swing at it. For the most part, a big pet peeve of mine is like walking batters, so I'd rather throw pitches over the plate for the most part and try to get outs as quick as I can. I mean, a Hall of Fame hitter hits 300, so I'll take those chances when I can get them.
Hey, the other big thing is, do you intend to? Is there anything you want to prove in this tandem situation?
I mean, yes. I mean, I want to prove that I can start every day. I want to prove that I can go long through a season. I want to prove my worth.
And the last thing was it was all pretty much all sinkers, right? I mean,
for the most part, yeah. Yes, for the most part. Definitely we went heavy sinkers today. And then I thought we executed off speed efficiently, where we were still able to establish the zone with the fastball. I was getting a lot of sink on my ball today, so I was kind of rolling ground balls and getting some bad swings out of it. So, yep.
Great. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Kennedy?
Hey, Dane. I'm curious with, you and Jonah, both young guys, off-season acquisitions from the Rangers. Mm-hmm. What's that relationship like? And it seems like it's working out well for both of you.
Yeah, I mean, when we sit with each other during the game and talk about like scenarios that go through all the time. I thought we had a really good game plan going into this game, talking what we wanted to do to attack hitters, and we executed that game plan. For the most part, me and him we were seeing very eye to eye with everything, and I really appreciate what he does, on and off the field all the time. Just taking in the time. I mean, not just him, Trevi as well, but like for today, I felt very comfortable with him behind the plate, and our game plan going into the game.
And just, have you seen Taylor Hearn throw as hard as he did today?
No. I mean, I thought I saw a 99 on his last pitch. I mean, I think the only time I'll hit 99 is if it's in pitches. But, I mean, the kid's got talent.
Thanks, Dane.
No problem.
Okay, we'll take these last three. We'll go to Chris.
And then I just want to, your game, primarily a single ball, the game is ground balls, but 6 strikeouts in 5 innings, that's something to sneeze at. Do you feel like that when your stuff is on, like it was tonight, that you can strike out more hitters than expected?
I mean, I don't try to go with that attitude of striking out batters. I try to get quick outs. I try to get early ground balls. And if I get the scenario where I'm able to put away a guy, I'm going to try to. But if I don't get it right in that pitch or, maybe the pitch after, I'm going to go right back into getting some weak contact. I always try to pitch to contact, and fortunately they were just able to, miss a few times.
it's a little difficult up here to see how often you really try to have the slider play off the sinker. Were you trying to do that tonight? Was that one of the ways?
Yeah, so one of my biggest things this year was coming from the off season of last year was cleaning up a lot of my pitches for tunneling purposes. I try to tunnel all my pitches together, make the sinker slider action going all the way together and breaking off, and then adding a few other pitches and reshaping some. So a lot of my goals this year was getting that tunnel for my sinker slider and everything else change up. But yep.
Okay, we'll go to Levi.
Dane, a lot of the heroes of the game tonight are new acquisitions. This is you, Nate, Himes, first year with the team, Brock Holt. How big are early season wins when it comes to kind of forging the clubhouse atmosphere of like really team building, or does that kind of happen in spring training anyway?
I mean, for team building, it happens spring training, during season, during bus rides, plane rides, hanging out in the hotel. Just with all these new guys, though, I mean, they're a great group of guys. They work hard. They get after it every day. It's impressive watching these guys put in the time, like off the field and behind the scenes, going in during spring training, come out to what they're doing now. It's impressive. I mean, just watching like Brock Holt lead by example every day, doing his thing, and then like the young guys like Nate and Jonah and myself and all that are just trying to follow along their footsteps.
Has it been trickier? You said this all sort of happens off field on the plane rides and the et cetera, et cetera. Like, has it been trickier this year joining a new team and still having some of these protocols to follow?
I mean, COVID obviously puts a dampen on everything, but for the most part, we have it's a very friendly group of guys. Very easy to interact with people, very easy to talk to, very easy to connect, and I think that's like really big when it comes in the long run. Just knowing that we have that team bond. I mean, just each guy it's like I feel like I can talk to anybody at any point in time.
Cool. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Okay, Evan's we'll go to Alex and then Evan. That's it.
So, Dane, if I'm not mistaken, this was your first big league start on a big league mound in a big league atmosphere. How did that feel?
It felt extremely fun. Just hearing the crowd roar and the crowd getting behind it. Obviously got to miss out on that last year. I had my family in the stands. It's actually the first time seeing me playing a big league game besides on TV. So just that it's an extra special moment.
And then I know you always want to go further in games. Was there any persuasion that you tried to go after the sixth inning?
I mean, I always try to persuade. I always try to ask for more. Even though if I'm not allowed to or not, I'm always going to ask for more.
Appreciate it, Dane.
No problem.
Okay, last question, Evan Grant.
Hey, Dane, you and Nate were acquired about 4 days apart from one another last December after this team had made an addition at general manager and had announced that they were rebuilding.
Yep.
Do you feel any sense or kind of obligation or responsibility to kind of be at the core of that rebuild?
No, I don't feel any of that. For the most part, I'm happy to be in the situation that I am. I'm happy to be able to come to an organization and fight for a spot, fight for a job. And that's the way I see it. I look at it. I don't view it as in, I'm going to be a core person. I view it as I got to work my butt off and compete every day. And I mean, it's me and every other person on this team. I mean, every single person's coming out fighting for a job.